All right, so Destroy Lonely dropped the If Looks Could Kill Deluxe, but it's called what, Director's Cut or something. You know, they always got to be a little bit different. I think the last one, No Stylist Deluxe, was technically called Ultra Edition or something. He needs to drop the master ball real quick so I can catch Lugia. But anyway, how was this project? Now, it's technically only 2 songs because 2 of them were already on the CD version and then the other 2 were on the vinyl version. So technically he recorded those, or at least I would assume, during the same era that he recorded the rest of If Looks Could Kill. So they were just bonus tracks for each of those so he could sell, you know, more CDs, sell more vinyls. You get those first week sales up and you just get extra money since streams only paying out like what, $4 per 1,000 streams, something like that. But anyway, the old songs are kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie, but again, those are just old because they came out with the rest of the project, so they kind of already just sounded like the same type of music. I didn't feel like it added anything. It was just typical old Destroy Lonely, If Looks Could Kill. You already know my opinion on this project, where it was super boring. 25 tracks of just vomit, slow vomit though. Like you don't get it out real quick. You're not pulling trig like it's somebody like pulling hair out your throat. You're like constantly opening it. Pause. But those 4 tracks were actually, I liked Too Damn Rich. That was one of the songs that was technically, or it was technically old, but like it was on the CD version. I want to say these 2 songs were CD. Too Damn Rich, Spillin', and then Check the Fleet and Back Sippin' were on vinyl. These songs were just not good. Again, I mean, you can't be bad as a Destroy Lonely song, but it's kind of like Uzi or any of the artists that we listen to. Like, I wouldn't say any of the songs are bad because it's their job, right? It's not like it's some super underground rapper with 400 plays where you're like, God damn, this is so offbeat that I had to go, you know, dig up my grandmother's grave type thing. But these songs were just regular guitar beat, everything that we heard with If Looks Could Kill, everything that we were complaining about. It was just boring as shit. Now, Too Damn Rich actually had like a little bit of different vibe. Again, I told y'all it's oldish kind of, but it kind of sounded like it had a little bit of an island boy vibe. Not an island boy, but like an islandy vibe, maybe like a Wiz Khalifa type situation, like West Coast maybe, I don't know. But that was the only liked song out of the CD and vinyl tracks. Now, on to the good stuff though. So the 2 actually new songs, I'm not sure when he recorded these, if it was after If Looks Could Kill, because he took everybody's criticisms and complaints about the project and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna actually act upon these complaints to do better, to improve as an artist. And these were fire for that reason. Catch a Kill and That's My. Yes, they had a little bit, I think That's My had a little bit of like guitar in there, like in one part, like an interlude within the song, but both of them were pretty trap. Like it reminded me kind of future type beat, which is good. We like Destroy Lonely trap music. Okay, kind of like No Stylist. No Stylist in the second half, it did have the guitar type beats on there. Deftones or whatever, like all these people act like they know what rock bands are when in reality they just found out about it because of Destroy Lonely and Tom Corleo rapping about it. I feel like they low-key just found out about it too. But regardless, No Stylist, like the first half, that's what these kind of sounded like. He was reverting back to that sound, which is exactly the type of music we wanted. And No Stylist, I think, is one of Destroy Lonely's, actually for the studio projects, I think it is his best because he only has 2 currently. You can count Broken Hearts, but like that was before he signed. So No Stylist and If Looks Could Kill are really his only 2 studio projects. No Stylist blew this project out of the water, but it's good to see that he can still make this type of music, like the trap vibes. And I thought this was a good improvement for making a deluxe because the No Stylist Ultra Edition, I don't think it was all too good. I think there was like 1 or 2 songs maybe that I liked, but it just sounded like a very just an extended version of the album, which I understand that's what a deluxe is, but I don't know. I just grew up listening to like Love Is Rage 2 Deluxe, which had 20 minutes and Loaded, I think, and there's maybe some other songs on there, but like that were literally Billboard hits or just like top streamed songs by them. Like the deluxe is supposed to be something special, like and I really just don't know if that many people really were all too hyped about this Destroy Lonely project. Maybe it's just because it's deluxe, so you got to give him that, because it's not like necessarily new music, it's the same project. But maybe it's because If Looks Could Kill didn't get as glowing of reviews, even though it did technically sell well. But I think that is the perfect example of, and this is, I'm not trying to hate here because I do like these artists, and I know people in the comments are going to be all weird about it, but I think it's because maybe If Looks Could Kill, or it was a perfect example because the album wasn't all too great, but because the artist Destroy Lonely had so much hype at the time, it ended up still selling well. So that's the perfect example that sales does not equate to quality. And I know some people have come around and said If Looks Could Kill is great, but like, let's not dick ride here. Like I hate when people hit me up in the DMs and they're only like they have a certain profile picture. And it's fine if you want to put a rapper profile picture, but it's like when you're only listening to that certain person, that's not healthy. Like, I don't know, I feel like diversity is good in everything, or at least like taking things with moderation. Like when you listen to one artist solely for the rest of your life, you're gonna get like in an echo chamber of every artist is bad except for this one. And I feel like, you know, a lot of them who force themselves to like this album fell into that trap. Not saying it's all too bad, but it was just kind of like mid, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, regarding hype, I feel like what people are more hyped for, which is kind of related to what we just spoke about, how people are kind of done with If Looks Could Kill. Maybe that's why not many people are talking about the deluxe version or the director's cut on Twitter, which is kind of where I can see, and obviously this isn't representative of everything because it's just one platform, but you can kind of see what's trending, like what people are talking about. Obviously it's Twitter or X, xxxvideos.com. But I think what people are more trying to see is a new project by Destroy Lonely, because they don't want to see, or they don't want more vibes from, or more of the same vibe from If Looks Could Kill, because that was boring. So maybe Love Lasts Forever, which I already said on Instagram, kind of reminds me of like Love Live or Live Love ASAP, or you know, those type of projects from ASAP. I'm not necessarily saying that he's taking inspiration, because it literally could just be like a phrase that he said and then it just ended up being 3 words like Live Love ASAP. But just again, it's reminding me of that. And so I think people are just awaiting something new, because this tweet got way more likes than I believe, you know, the announcement of new music or just the deluxe from If Looks Could Kill, which kind of shows me that people are trying to see some new music. It kind of relates or reminds me of Butter 16. Like, people are hyped for Uzi to drop new music, but like they're more hyped for Love Is Rage 3, not necessarily Butter 16, because you know, they want certain things from certain artists, so it makes sense. But yeah, that's about it. Deluxe, definitely a good improvement. I saw 2 new tracks, these were the only 2 new tracks technically, and they were both really good songs. I added one to the playlist, so go check it out. Bobbalam Radio, we add to it every single, I don't know, week, or every time I find new music I put it at the top along with some of my other favorite songs from the week. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about the deluxe. Okay.